But as soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I better say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. First play of this drive. Finds his big tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Second down, going to throw it. Fires downfield.
Come on.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He throws into the middle of the field. He's got it along the sideline. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Moves to his right. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on him today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis.
Throw it away.
And down he goes. He had a lot of time to do something and ends up taking the sack. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. That is no good. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a 3-possession deficit down by 17.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Moves the pocket. It's Barber. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
19 to 23.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The give on the counter. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Burrowing for yardage.
There we go. Finally.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
There we go.
He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Fires to the wideout. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. Well, that's a great start to this second half.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for the offense. The snap sets up to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, these guys are just on the same page. They rep this play in practice over and over and over for this exact type of situation. QB, there was no question where he was going with that football in that play.
And he added the extra point.
Number 48, set to kick it off.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Looking for room straight ahead. Pass to 6. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Washington. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Selling the fake. Makes a catch.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Caught. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the shot to clears will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air.
Picked. Yep.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Great stop, B.
Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Shakes a man, and he might take. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Costal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He throws one to the left. Makes a connection. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
He lets one fly deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Right side, it's Courtney. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Making the adjustment. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to fire deep. Goes high to pull it in. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Quickly to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They're all over him. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their move.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Come on, quarterback. You need to be better in that situation. 1st and goal scenario, you're not taking a sack. You got to throw that ball away if no one's open.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
And that is no good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the wide receiver. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the shot that clears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Now on second down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
It's in the game.